A very good day and welcome to yet another episode of your favorite podcast, Just Cruise podcast. My name is Dansufo Usman Jr. and here with me in the studio, like I will always do and like we always have, I have Jam Jam. Jam Jam, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Yes, it's good to have you back to the studio and today we are going to talk about something very serious, something very trendy, talking about polygamy in Nigeria, in Africa specifically. I want to ask you, going straight to the discussion, what do you think about polygamy? What is your perception?
I don't accept polygamy.
You don't accept polygamy?
Yes.
Why don't you accept polygamy? What are your opinions?
I'm a jealous lover and I can't stand my man be with another woman. I rather leave than stay.
You rather live than stay?
Yes, I rather leave the marriage than watch my husband marry another, because I might do some certain things out of jealousy, and I don't support polygamy.
It means you are not in control of your emotion.
Aside from that, the Bible does not accept polygamy. Now, in the Old Testament, there are lots of people that practice polygamy, and same Old Testament, there were still people who had one wife, likes of Isaac, likes of Job and others. And also in New Testament, the Bible also condemns it.
But there were likes of Solomon who married several wives.
That was in the Old Testament, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the Bible?
Yes, that same Bible. And a lot of atrocity happened in the Old Testament.
Okay, let's take it off our religious aspect. Let's come back to culture and as Africans, as Nigerians. Don't you think that the African society actually promotes polygamy and have their reasons for that?
Yeah, everybody have their own reason. Like back in the days, they say our forefathers used to marry more wives so that they will go to the farm and farm for them. Okay. Right? But in this current generation, I don't see the essence of polygamy. Okay. Yes.
Okay, and I want to put it to you that if you look at the nature of man, even when women tend to disagree most times, that men are not polygamous in nature. You cannot take it the fact that men by nature they are polygamous. This is because you agree to that, and that is why man should marry more than one wife. And again, for another reason, if you look at the number of women, if you go to hospitals today and count the number of childbirths, if you discover that the number of female children are more than the number of male births, right?
Okay.
So if you look at the number of roundabouts or those,
so are you trying to say
there are more of
the
women
men are helping the men by marrying them off?
Oh, they are helping the women by helping them by marrying them off.
I don't think that for me, I don't think that is the best thing to say.
Okay.
Yeah, you made mention of men being polygamous in nature.
Yes.
I would say go for what you want, and just if you are this type of person that you like a body, go for a body. Don't go for a good girl with body vibe. If you want to go for a full body, go for a full body so that you have everything in one person. Because polygamy can make you do so like stuff that you don't even imagine yourself doing. Do you get? It brings low self-esteem because the first wife might be feeling like, okay, am I not up to what's happening? Why is it not picking me? Why is it picking someone else over me? Do you get?
Okay.
Yes.
So now I want to ask you, if your husband, after getting married to your husband and after several years together, your husband wakes up one night and say, "Oh, baby, I want to pick a second wife."
God will not give me a husband.
After investing together for that number of years, what would you do?
God will not give me a husband that will treat me that
It's
way.
It's not about prayer, it's about reality.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Yeah, we say there's power in the tongue, so I'm just saying God will not give me that kind of husband that will treat me that way. And if it happens,
yes,
I can't say what I will do, but I won't be in that marriage.
Will you be violent?
I can be anything at that time.
But violence isn't going to be the right.
I can be anything at that time. Yes.
But again, let's go straight.
And that is why, sorry to cut you, and that is why court marriage is there. I could go for divorce. Yes, and that investment that we both had together
can be separated,
yes,
can be shared.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, now is it now that you cannot even stand it? I will not even ask you whether you are going to make a public announcement and congratulatory message to your husband that is going to pick a second wife.
No.
So that is not going to happen for you.
It can never happen.
You can never make a public
No.
congratulations.
If my husband impregnates another,
yes,
I can take it.
okay. Oh, so you would rather prefer your husband goes out to shit
If
than to pick a second wife?
Yes, I can
Why?
accept. I would accept the child because, on the other hand, it's not the child's fault. The child was not there when the whole thing happened. So I would gladly accept the child
can
as
never
my
accept
own.
the mother of
But
the
I
child.
would never accept the mother because the mother is fully aware that this man is married, and she did what she did. Do you get?
But again, it's not the fault of the mother, because the husband rather, your husband rather,
Yeah.
knows very well that he is married, and he went ahead to go out with the lady.
It's not like fine. I will accept the child. I will accept the whole circumstance.
Anybody can find love anyway.
Okay,
So
let's
maybe
turn,
the lady
let's
found
turn the
love
table
in the eyes
around.
of your
How
husband.
would you feel if your own wife
Yes.
tells you she's going to marry another man?
No, women are not programmed that way.
This is why most people advocate for gender equality.
Of course, there is nothing like gender equality. Even in the sight of God, there is nothing like gender equality.
No, don't say that. Don't say in the sight of
but
God.
Let me tell you again, you are talking from a Christian perspective. For the Muslims who feels it's even a taboo for their husband to marry a second wife, what would you say of that? Because it's written in the Quran that men are allowed to marry 1, 2, 3, 4 if you are capable and you are able to take care of them.
Now you are correct.
Yes.
Okay, but my upbringing and my background
does not allow you to marry.
I did not grow up with this mentality, so there's nothing you will say to me that will make me accept it.
All right, let's not prolong this discussion. Okay. Right? I want you to use your church mind now to advise your fellow women, those who are watching, who are currently in their husband's house, who are in the situation that their husband, after 5 years of marriage, the husband went or is going ahead to bring a second wife. What would be your advice to them currently?
This is a very, very trickish thing. In as much as they say ladies should be submissive to their husbands, my only advice is for you to pray. Pray for God to give you the strength to handle it in a positive way. Do you understand?
Does she need to leave the marriage, or she should just be there and pray, or she should go out and pray
Individual
first?
differences.
Okay.
Individual differences. There are some people that would never take it. We have seen videos of where first wife will go and scatter wedding of another. You understand?
Wife, yeah.
So individual differences.
You have seen where the first wife attends the marriage or the wedding of the incoming wife too, right?
Individual differences.
And some will go as far as marrying wife for their husband.
Individual differences. At the end of the day, individual differences. So just do what works for you.
All right, so let's wrap it up like that. Do what works for you and make sure that you are not violent, because even God himself is aware of polygamy, and that is why he makes man differently.
And even
made
God in the New Testament,
so you shouldn't be
God said, if you marry another, if you marry another woman, when your marriage is not broken, it's adultery. It's in the Bible.
Okay.
In New Testament, but I don't know the specific part of the Bible.
All right. For sake of time, we are going to end this discussion here, and we'll come back again next time to continue this discussion. Whatever be your thoughts, your opinions, please kindly drop it in the comment section. Let's have this conversation going on.
Yes,
on our YouTube channel. It is Just Cruise. On Facebook, on Instagram, and TikTok, it is Just Cruise. Make sure that you are following, you are sharing our contents, and you are engaging on all of them. Until next time, my name is Dansofo Usman Jino, and it's been
Jam.
Thank you, and bye for now.
Thank you.